everyone, it's Rosie here from Rosie's Marketing. I just wanted to quickly run through how to create a sign-up form with MailChimp that you can use on your website or on social media if you haven't got a website yet. It's a really good way to collect email addresses and get people off social media and into your list. I'm sure you've heard a lot about lists. So this is how you can start collecting them. So the first thing you need to do is go to audience. So MailChimp's recently changed it. So instead of lists, everything's kept under audience. And then you just do create new, which should be somewhere over there. And then this is what you'll see. So you just need to give it a name. So I'll just call it test. And then you just need to say where it's coming from. So you can use your business email that you use to set up. And then I always put my own name because I think it's more personal. And then you just need to let them know how they heard about you. So you can just say, you're receiving this because you signed up via Instagram, or wherever they signed up, or whatever they need to know. And then you need to enable GDPR because they need to have the option to unsubscribe and they need to know where you're using their data. So then you just click save, and that will save your list. So then to do the sign up form, you just click here and click sign up forms. And then you click Form Builder. So select that. And then this is what you will see at the beginning. So as you can see, it just has the list name, and then they've just put the fields they think you might need. So the first thing I do is edit this. So I normally put what you want them to do. So sign up below to be the first to hear when the shop goes live, or whatever you want them to do, sign up to receive a special offer, or sign up to hear about when the courses are going to be ready. And then you can center this, change the font, and change the color. So you can pick any of these colors, but then you might know your own color. So I'm going to go for my pink that's on my branding. So you just add that, and that will change the color, and then save it. And so you can see that's changed it there. And then here you can either add more text about what they might receive, or a bit more about your brand or anything like that, or you could just add an image. So you might want to create an image that says, the shops were nearly ready or whatever. So you can just select, and you can upload an image. If I unselect that, you can upload an image here and it'll be saved in your gallery, and then you can just select and insert it. Sometimes you have to resize it, so I'm going to do 400 and then it just resizes it. But I will pop in the link at the bottom what size you need to fill the whole screen. You can just have it there and have it in the middle. So then the next thing to do is to change what you want to take from them. So I don't normally take the last name, so I just delete this, because the less information you make them fill in, the more likely they are to sign up. And also you only really need their first name when you want to personalize the email. So you want to say, hi Rosie, and then your message. So you wouldn't normally use their surname unless you really want to know who signed up. So delete that. And then at the bottom here, you've just got the GDPR form. So this is just all the information about where their information is going and what you're doing with it. So you just need to make sure this bit here is correct, and you've got a privacy policy, and let them know how they can unsubscribe. If you're not taking their address, then I would just get rid of this. And then customize online ads means like you might want to do Facebook ads to them, or you might want to have the Facebook pixel or whatever. So I would just leave that so that then they can decide. And then I normally make it so that they need to at least choose one. So save that. And then the next thing to do is design it more, so you can go more in depth with what it looks like. So you can change the background. So like here, I might want it to be the green. So I might do C7, E, F, E, 5. And that will change it to the green of my brand. But you can choose whatever colour you want. And then on the body, you could change this. So you could make it, you know, if I was really wanting to go on brand, I could change it to the grey that I use. That changes that to be totally on brand, but it might be a bit of an overkill. So you can just click inside and change it back to whatever you want. And then the next thing to do, you can change the monkey rewards. So you can make it simple, but you have to have it at the bottom so that they know who it is that they're signing up with. So yeah, it just gives you the option to change any of the elements of it. I normally change the background of the button because I think it stops it looking so much like MailChimp. So we'll just go with the pink again. And then that means here it just looks a bit more on brand. So then you can change any of these. So you can change the text, you can change the size of it, the help text, error text, anything like that. So it just gives you all the options to change it as you go along. And then you can change the text color. So you could change the text font, so you could make them all the same, the spacing between. So it really is like anything you want to change, you can change on here. You can make it look totally unique to you. So then once you've done that, you just need to test the forms working. So here is going to be the link that you'll use across everything. So you can add it to your website, you can add it to social media. Like I said, you could add it in posts about special offers if that's what you're trying to get from people. And so you just copy that. So you can either copy it with a shortcut or you can right click. Sorry, the recording just makes the computer go a bit slow. So right click and copy, and then open a new tab and paste it there. And you will see that this is the form. So this is exactly what it will look like when someone uses it. And what you can do is test it. So you can just sign up yourself with your own email address. And then that means that you'll be added to the list. So you can just choose both of these and then subscribe to the list. And it will get you to check if you're a human. So you just say yes to that. And that just stops it being spammed. And then this will just show everything that's on your list that you've signed up. So where the address is. And you can change all of this. If you go back here, then this drop down here will allow you to change any of those elements. So you can change what the text looks like when there's an error. So that will say there's an error, and you can change the color of that. And then that confirmation that we just saw, you can change what you want it to say, you know, nearly there, just one more step, or, you know, this is what we need to do just to get you to subscribe. And that confirmation page, you can take out any of the info. So if you wanted to take out your address, or you can say, you know, here's the code, here's a special offer, this is your confirmation, you know, thank you for subscribing. Or if you wanted to, and you wanted to send them straight to a page on your website, if you have got a website, then you can just pop that in there and save it, and that will take them straight to your website. So they won't get this, they'll just get a thank you, however you want to design it on there. And then the final welcome email. So when they've subscribed, they'll get an email that says you've been subscribed, and this is all the information that we'll have in there and how they've subscribed and what they've signed up to. So you can just make this as friendly as you want and really brand it to you. Maybe put a link in there to how they can get in touch with you, or an extra email address there. So you can change all of this and where it comes from. And the subject, obviously that's confirmation, but you could say you're in, you know, can't wait to tell you when it's ready, and just be really enthusiastic and let them know. So yeah, that's everything. It's just a really good way to get people off social media and start building your list of people, start interacting with them so that they become your customers, and you're just showing them a bit of your brand, even if it's not ready. So I hope that was helpful, and I've got more videos on my YouTube channel, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you. Bye.